There are two important days in recovery that people don't realize. One of the important days is the day that you do not use drugs again. It's not the most important day. The most important day is the day that you don't want to use drugs anymore. The Tenderloin is one of our worst neighborhoods in the United States for drug use. I want you to come on my tour and understand why these people are living like this. What happened to them? How do you deal with them? I want you to look at them as a person. Forget that adjective homeless. This is a person. This is an auntie. This is a daughter. This is a husband. This is a father. This is a son. This is a veteran. Everyone in the United States has homeless people in their families. What we don't do, like most legitimate countries, if your last name is Smith, ain't no Smith gonna be homeless in your town because you know they're related to you. And if all the Smiths will go get their Smiths, all the Seymours will go get their Seymours, all the Johnsons will go get the Johnsons, we wouldn't have homelessness anymore. And we just don't do that. Market Street separates the Tenderloin from the tech. All the techies are on the south side of Market. We're on the north side of Market. But you could tell they would walk to the neighborhood and see 25 guys standing on the corner, 25 girls standing on this corner. They had their nose up. And I said, I saw how you looked at my group of folks. You know why they stand on the corner? No. I said, they stand on the corner because they can't get in your building. They can't get in the Salesforce Tower. Oh, well, you know, they can't code. That's why they can't get there. Oh, that's the only reason? Okay. So I opened Code Tenderloin. My thing is to bridge that street. You all better come over here so you can learn who we are, and we want to go over there to learn who you are. My greatest satisfaction would be just getting on the bus or getting on the train and having someone sitting next to me and tell me, I went to your school and you got me a house, you got me a job. And the worst frustration is not being able to house people. When I walk through the Tenderloin, I see a 75-year-old black man laying in his own waste. And when I look at him, I'm looking at me. And there ain't nothing I can do for him. And that's frustrating. And it's so frustrating trying to get our city to understand our needs and to cut the bureaucracy. When our homeless folks go to an agency, they don't need to be treated like they're a DMV. Oh, go wait in line 17. Go, because the second time you tell them that they're hitting the door. You know, a lot of people like to say, I took a left turn on life. And I'm thinking that life might have took a left turn on me. My first drug use was in my 30s, late 30s. I pulled into the Tenderloin, got out of my car, and I immediately said, this should a movie. Because I'm seeing all these zombies walking around, people with needles in their arms, and I kept looking for the camera, couldn't find the camera. But by 8 o'clock that night, I found the camera, and it was me. And I joined that movie, and I stayed in that movie for 18 years. San Francisco Christian Center, with a wonderful pastor named Joe T. Brown and Walter and Pastor Giddings. They came down to the Tenderloin and brought me a suit. I love suits. And I said, what are you doing here? They said, well, the church wanted you to have this brand new suit. And still had the tag on the $300. So I'm trying to figure out who in the hell would be bringing people in the dope fiends $300 suits? Maybe these are suckers. And I said, what's your address? Because this was Saturday morning when they came to see me. And they gave me the address, and I said, I'll be out there for church tomorrow morning. And they'll say, okay, we'll be here. And they left, and the next morning I got on the bus and took the bus and walked in there with the whole mission or motive is to get something from these suckers. And I walked in that church, and you know what I got from these suckers? Got my light back. That morning, I got my light back that morning. And then it hasn't changed since. Now, I'm still at that church every Sunday. That was 14 years ago. I dress like this every day of my life when I'm in the Tenderloin. And the reason why I do, everybody remembers me laying on that street. So it's easy for me to tell you how you can improve your life if I can show you. I got to give you a reason to get out that ground. And we have done so many makeovers for people based on that. And success comes in different ways. I took one guy off the street who was actively using, and I brought him into our class. I said, I need you to start this computer classes. I took him to a program, got him to where he was not using anymore. We cleaned him up. We got him physically clean, got him clothed up. He went to the class for 3 weeks and he disappeared. And I said, oh my God, I don't know what happened to him. 2 weeks later, I ran into him and he said, Dale, you know, I've been hiding from you. I said, yeah, that's okay. What's going on? And he says, man, I can't do that coding. I just can't do that. He says, but Dale, I'm clean. That was major. Put tears in my eyes. That was major. Major. He says, and I still see him every couple of weeks, and he's still clean and looking like he's on Fifth Avenue. So that's the part of dignity that we give people back. I want you to be able to call your kids. 90% of the times when I reunite a family and my guy or my girl is saying, man, they ain't gonna take me back. Man, they don't wanna hear from me. I said, yes, they do. And 90% of the time, where's he at? We'll come get him. People don't realize that. They built a wall around them when they get like that for protection. I know I did. Your dignity is the most important thing in your life. And this is a place where you can develop it. And I tell them, I don't have a bucket of it in the back room. You got it in you already. You just don't know where it is. And once I can restore people's belief in their dignity, you better step out their way because they're going to run over you.